As a beginner myself, here are the few things that I learned in Linocut Printmaking. Number 1. Use a metal palette knife. I've tried using plastic palette knives and I've tried using metal palette knife, and I find that the metal palette knife is much better than the plastic ones, especially during cleaning time. It could be a little bit expensive than the plastic ones, but it is way worth it in the future. Number 2. Scraping off the ink if the consistency is not right. This could be obvious to some, but not to me. I learned that if the consistency of your ink while rolling your brayer is not correct, all you have to do is use your palette knife to scroll off some of the ink back to the ink pile and then roll off your brayer again. You can continue doing this until you feel like the consistency is correct. And that's a good tip for me because I didn't know that I could do this. Number 3. Your first print is a discarded print. Whenever I prepare for printing, I make sure that I do a first print. In this way, it helps me check if there are any inconsistencies in my carving, and also I'll be able to check my linoleum if there are any dust particles. It also helps me get better results because the linoleum now has less oily surface in my second print compared to my first print. Number 4. Use a masking tape to cover up any noise. Sometimes, when you're carving big areas, you can't help but have noise in your printing. So use a masking tape to cover this up. Number 5. Use a cold laminator in printing your Linocut creations. There are many ways on how to print your Linocut artworks. You can do it manually by using a spoon and a kitchen roller. Number 2, you can use it in a traditional way by using a press, or you can use a cold laminator, and it yields great results as well. And that's it. Those are my 5 tips for beginner Linocut printmakers. I do hope you find it useful. Happy printing!